You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet studio on location, we are in historic Valley Junction right now, getting set for something very special that is coming up this weekend. Larry Castor is here to tell us all about why this area here is going to be transformed on Sunday. Larry, what's happening?
So this Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. we have the Valley Junction Arts Festival.
And this is going to be just filled with artists, which is really cool. And it's going to start right here where the big arch is and all the way down. How far down is this going to go?
So it's going to go 2 blocks.
Okay.
So we fill up 2 blocks full of artists and other performers and various other activities as well.
And how many numbers are we talking here when it comes to artists? How many artists are we going to have?
So we have 50 artists.
Okay.
All of them are either from Iowa or from the surrounding states. And so it's a regional art show. It's a juried show, so we only take the top 50 best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you go through these, and so you pick the best ones and bring them out here then.
That's right. Yeah, we usually get about double that
Really?
applies. So we get to take the 50 best.
I never realized that. So what kind of artists are we going to find out here when we come out here Sunday?
Yeah, so we have 2D and 3D artists. So we'll have everything from painting, drawing, photography, to sculptures and metal art, like lawn art.
Okay, are they going to be creating art on site too?
There are, yeah. So we have a few people that will be demonstrating like their art as you can come up to their booth, buy some art, and also see how they create that art as well.
That is, and now what about the pieces that are here? Are they just for display or are they for sale as well?
So at our art festival, everything is for sale.
Okay.
And most of the stuff has to be like not reproduction, so it has to be handmade by that artist
Oh,
that is selling
really?
it. They have to be there to sell it.
So they can't be knockoffs. And
That
just,
is correct.
See all the different things that we're learning about. And beside the art that is here, what else is going to be happening around here? Because that's a long time, 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so we'll have different performances peppered out throughout the day. So we have some dance performances.
Okay.
We also have plein air artists. So there will be people that are actively painting outside of historic Valley Junction.
And what do they call that?
They're called plein air.
Plein air.
Yep.
Okay.
So they'll be painting outside, and then
I didn't know that.
you
Okay.
can people can vote for their best or for their favorite plein air art for that day.
And
So-
all these things that you mentioned, everything's for sale. So that really gives a whole perspective when you come out here, is if you see something that you really like, you could take that home. How cool is
That's
that?
right, yeah.
That is great. Now, you've been out here for a long time. You've been to a lot of these different art festivals.
That's right.
Is there any one thing in particular that you really like, that you that stands out in your mind about the art festival that you have for yourself?
So my favorite piece that I've got from the art festival is my coffee cup that I use at my office every single day. And it is, it looks like it's in the ocean, and the handle is an octopus tentacle. And I just absolutely love it. And so, a lot of the pieces you can hang up on the wall, but some of them are functional too. So.
Yeah, now you mentioned that it's going to be all-day affair here today. Now, we have everybody taken care of. The adults obviously will be indulging in the art, but what about folks that have kids? Are they welcome to come out here as well?
Yeah, so we have a kids zone that's going to be set up. So various activities for the kids, everything from, demonstrations to like hula hooping and bobbles and just all the fun stuff that kids like to do. We also have food trucks too.
Okay.
And so when people come down, they can stay all day, they can eat outside and have a good time.
Okay, speaking of food, what about the restaurants that are in the area? They are most of them going to be opened?
Yeah, so they'll be open. They love the arts festival. People can get out of the sun, go sit down, have a drink, have a meal, and then they can get right back out to looking at art.
Okay, now let's talk about coming down here, folks. You were to come down here. These 2 blocks are going to be filled with artists, which is going to be awesome. Where are we parking, Larry? That's the first question that comes to mind.
Yeah, parking is always an issue when we have our events because we bring thousands of people. Where do people park? There are free 24-hour parking lots off of 4th and 6th Streets.
Okay.
In the 100, 200, and 300 blocks.
Okay.
So basically, it's just behind all of these businesses down here on 5th.
Okay.
There's free parking, and you can park there all night.
Because none of the cars will be on the street, right?
Correct.
Okay.
This is all going to be shut
all
down.
vendors, okay?
Yep.
So we're going to shut it all down here so you have to go around and get to where you're going to go. But this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's happening coming up this Sunday. What are you doing Sunday? I think we know what we're doing on Sunday. We're going to come out to historic Valley Junction. Give everybody the hours one more time.
Yep. So it starts at 10 and it goes till 4. And we have all the activities will just be peppered throughout the whole day.
Okay, and you're wondering what all those activities are? Really easy to find information about everything that is going on in Historic Valley Junction, not only this weekend, but for the entire year. What is the website for that?
Yep, valleyjunction.com, and you can just go to our events page, and at the very top, you'll see the Arts Festival and then the rest of the events that we have throughout the year.
Get the drop down and then come on out and enjoy yourself at the Valley Junction Art Festival happening this Sunday. We'll see you out here. When we come back, we're going to talk about the sweet start to summer at Fairway and what's new at Fairway on their birthday. Details coming up next.